Hello students, we are going to learn today the pi approximation. So here is a steel plate which is circular in shape, and using the thread, this thread is from the filter which is in the water purifier. It is threaded, so it was having a black covering, and while inside this lot of thread is there. It is from the AquaGuard filter. So now I am using that thread to measure the circumference as well as the diameter. The diameter ends are marked here using two white dots, and the thread is being used like this to measure the circumference. Slowly we have to do that, and we have to focus on the accuracy. We need to have the correct length of the circumference. So I have already done like this, and when I reach back the same point, I have stopped and I have cut this thread. So this length is now the length of the circumference. So the thread is now measured for the length of the circumference, and the diameter is marked already, which is 41.5. And this one, when I used the tape, I have used the centimeter edge of the tape, and I got it 130.5. So let us see. The readings are noted down. Okay, the readings are noted. The circumference reads 130.5 centimeter, diameter reads 41.5 centimeter. Pi is the ratio between the circumference and the diameter. It is C by D. So I have recorded the same readings here and substituted the values. I got it 3.144578. Is it not very close to the pi value? The second object which I am considering is iron tawa, and this is circular in shape, and using the thread which is drawn from that water filter cartridge, AquaGuards, I am measuring the circumference because it is thicker now and it is having the stability to measure. So I have measured already, and this reaches the initial point. So now for a change I am using inches to measure. So I got it 30.7. I have measured very accurately. 30.7 becomes the length of the circumference, and the diameter is 9.8 inches. So units must be same. I am going to divide these two for finding the pi value, and this is much better than the Teflon coated non-stick. So we should use always what our ancestors or people before used to use. It is not that we always go behind the market, whatever attracts. Okay, now the recorded readings of circumference and diameters are here, and to find the value of pi, which is C by D, insert the values and get the quotient. That is 3.132653 in this case. Previously it was 3.144578 for the steel plate. Students, here is a gold medal. Let me take this as third example of circular object, and I am going to measure the circumference of this using the thinner thread. Because it is a small object, I use thinner thread, and the circumference is already measured. This is the length of the circumference, and also I am taking this time millimeter because it is a small sized object. So using this I have measured its diameter as 33 millimeter, and this circumference measures 104 millimeter. Therefore, now, and this time as the measurement is very small, I have measured it in millimeters. Previously inches, before that centimeter. Now I have taken millimeter. 104 millimeter was the circumference and diameter is 33 millimeter. So when I divide, I get 3.151515. Okay, so the three cases are very close approximation of pi value. Let's learn the pi infinite decimal and how it was discovered by Archimedes. He approximated the value of pi using a different method. Actually, you can see here there is a circle which is purple in color, and inside there is a black hexagon. Outside a pink hexagon is there. So inner hexagon is called inscribed polygon, inscribed hexagon. Outside is called circumscribed hexagon. So what actually he did is, he thought that the circle is in between the two, therefore the circumference and the area of this circle is in between the area of the polygons, two polygons. Similarly, the circumference also falls between these two. So what he has done is, he determined the approximation of pi by determining the length of the perimeter of the polygon. If you see this inside hexagon, its perimeter is slightly lesser than the perimeter of the circle. Similarly, outside hexagon has slightly more perimeter than the circle. So he calculated by various methods. He determined the polygon's perimeter and took the average for the circle's perimeter. So he found it as lying between 3 10/71 and 3 1/7. This is obtained by experimenting with the 96-sided polygon, not 6-sided polygon. 6-sided polygon is found very much in nature, hexagon in tessellations and all. Circle also is found in nature. So it's really interesting. So he has worked with 96-sided polygon. As the polygon has many number of sides, it becomes very close value. Approximation of pi becomes very, very easy when the polygon is having large number of sides. This is giving us inscribed polygon pi value. If we take 2.59, it comes, and circumscribed it comes 3.464. So the average of these two, he took it, and it is almost 3.1 around. So he has worked to find the approximate value of pi, and during the 250 BC he worked.